The way I have our stretch and core class set up today is we will be doing just one circuit with 4 exercises. The timing will be 2 rounds for those 4 exercises with 2 sets per exercise each round, 40 seconds of work and 20 seconds of rest. So I will go ahead and demo our exercise. Also, the way I have it set up is that since we're doing 2 sets per exercise with each round, we're going to do it right side versus left side. So you're going to stick with it on one side for that first 40-second set, and then you'll switch sides for that second set. So we're going to start with a knee to toe touch. So laying on your back with your legs bent, feet flat, hands by your head. You're going to bring in that knee to opposite elbow, and then extend them both out and bring them straight up for that toe touch. Again, doing it all on one side, and then we'll switch sides for that second set. Then our second exercise, we're going to stay on our backs, but we're going to have our feet in the air. We're going to bring it out for that leg extension, and then come in for that reverse crunch twist. So as you're lifting your hips up, you're bringing those knees slightly over your shoulder and staying on that side until we switch for that second set. And then our third exercise, we will be doing windshield wipers with that leg extension. So arms out at your side, again, feet in the air and bent. You're gonna bring it down on one side, as far down as you can before you touch the ground, while still keeping both shoulder blades on the ground. And then you're gonna extend one leg, that bottom leg, and then you'll extend that top leg, bring it back in, come back flat, and then rotate down. Same side for the entire set, and then switching sides with that second set. And then our third and final exercise, we will be doing a sit-up twist. So you're keeping your arms extended over. You're gonna sit on up fully, bringing your entire back off the ground. Just gonna rotate those arms to one side, and then bring it back down. Again, we're doing it right versus left, so you're keeping on that one side, and then we'll switch for that second set. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with that knee to toe touch. Lay on your back, hands by your head, legs bent so your feet can be flat. Pick whichever side you want to start with. You're going to bring in that knee to opposite elbow, extend them out, and then raise them up, hand to toe touch. We are getting started in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and start. 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, making sure every time you do either the knee or toe touch that you're lifting that shoulder blade off the ground. You have 15 seconds left. Keeping it all on one side. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. We're gonna switch sides now, same exercise, but now you're bringing in that other knee to opposite elbow and then extending out for that toe touch. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeping your hands by your head, making sure you're lifting that shoulder blade off the ground. Keeping that back nice and flat to the ground. Less than 15 seconds before we get into that leg extension to reverse crunch twist. 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Stay on your backs. Legs still bent, you have your feet in the air, you're extending those legs out, and then bringing those knees in, lifting your hips off the ground. Those knees should be twisting so it's coming over your shoulder. In 3, 2, 1, Bring it out, twisting those knees, going to the same side for the entire set. As always, keeping that pelvic tilt as you extend those legs out. Resist that urge to arch your back. It's a little too difficult. You can extend those legs out, but they don't have to be as low to the ground. You can have them a little bit higher up in the air. Go ahead and rest. One more set. We're switching sides now, still extending those legs out, but this time those knees are coming over our other shoulder. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the legs out. Crunch them in, lifting those hips slightly off the ground. Two, one. Go ahead and rest. Bring those arms out to your side. We have the windshield wiper with leg extension, so those feet are still in the air. You're gonna bring those knees down to one side, keeping both shoulder blades on the ground, and then extending those legs out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing it down, extending the bottom leg, then the top, then back in. Again, those knees are only coming down onto that same side for the entire 40 seconds. Only lower the knees as low as you can while keeping both shoulder blades flat to the ground. 10 seconds left. Go ahead and rest. Another set, switching sides though, knees dropping down to the other. Arms still at your sides, feet in the air. We're getting started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those knees down to the other side. Keep those shoulder blades nice and flat, touching the ground. Go ahead and rest. Drop those feet back to the floor. We have that sit-up twist, so you're keeping those arms completely extended as you sit up. You're rotating towards one side and then bringing it back down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sitting up all the way, lifting your entire back off the ground. If you have a dumbbell or weight, you can feel free to add that into your hands. Less than 10 seconds. Go ahead and rest. We have one more set in this first round, and then we're starting back at exercise 1 for that round 2. Sitting up, twisting to that opposite side in 3, 2, 1. Bring it up, shoulders and back, completely off the ground. Make sure as you sit up, you don't let your chin tuck into your chest. Keep it off. 5 seconds. Go ahead and rest. Lay back down. Our second and final round, starting back with that knee to toe touch. So hands by your head, feet flat on the ground, picking whichever side you want to start with in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee to opposite elbow and then extending out, bringing toe to hand. Making sure that shoulder blades coming off the ground. Ten seconds. Go ahead and rest. One final set of these, switching sides. 10 seconds till we get started. Hands by your head, feet flat. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Ten seconds remaining. Final time of doing this exercise. Go ahead and rest. We're bringing those feet in the air for that leg extension to reverse crunch twist. Bringing those knees over one side of the shoulders. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send the legs out. Bring it in. Lift those hips slightly off the ground. As always, nice pelvic tilt. Go ahead and rest. One more set. Switching sides for that twist. Feet coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send the legs out. Less than 15 seconds. Go ahead and rest. Arms out to your side. We're keeping those feet in the air for the windshield wipers with the leg extension. Again, keep those shoulder blades flat to the ground. Only lower those knees as low as you can while keeping that in 3, 2, 1. Drop those knees down, sticking with this side. When you roll on your back, you're bringing those knees down to the same side. Ten seconds. Go ahead and rest. We're gonna bring those knees down to the other side now. Final time. Feet up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Less than 10 seconds left. Then we're down to our final exercise. Go ahead and rest. Place those feet back down, flat on the ground. Sit up, twist. Keep those arms nice and straight as you lift head, shoulders, and back off the ground. And then rotate to one side in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, keeping that chin off of your chest. Don't let it tuck. Ten seconds. Go ahead and rest. One final 40-second set. Same exercise, switching to that other side for that twist. And then we'll get to our stretching. Final set, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Don't let the chin tuck, keep it off. Less than 10 seconds. Keep it moving. Go ahead and rest. That was our core workout. We will go ahead, get into some stretching, grab some water if you need to. Catch your breath, focus on your breathing. As always, taking nice deep inhales through the nose, exhaling out through your mouth. We're gonna start seated crisscross. We're just going to place our left hand behind us on the ground, right hand on our left knee. We're going to twist and look over our left shoulder. Three, two, one. Bring it back center, right hand going behind, left hand on your right knee, twisting, looking over your right shoulder. Taking those nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back, center. We are going to place our right hand on the ground. Press that right hand into the ground, and then you're going to take your left hand on your head and gently tilt your head to the left, all while still pushing that right hand into the floor. Three, two, one. Bring it back up. Take your right hand now and bend it and bring it behind your back so that your palm is facing away from you. Back of your hand is on your back. And then you're going to take that left hand and then guide the head to looking down into your left armpit. Feel that stretch going down the right side of the back of your neck. Don't feel it, just gently tilt your head a little bit more, nice and easy. 3, 2, 1. Bring your head back up. We'll switch sides. Left hand pressing down into the ground. Right hand tilting that head down to your right shoulder. Make sure you keep your shoulders nice and relaxed. I don't want to see them hunched up. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, bring that head back. That left hand now coming behind the back, palm facing away from you. Head is being guided down into your right armpit. Three, two, one. Go ahead. Release your head. Bring your arm back. We're going to place that left hand a little bit further away from you on the ground now. Bring that forearm down so that you're leaning over towards the left while keeping that right hip pressed to the ground. You're going to bring that right arm overhead. Feel that stretch going down the right side of your body. Again, keep that right hip on the ground. Don't let it lift off. And then take that right arm and we're going to place that palm down onto the ground. Feeling that stretch a little more in the upper back of that right side. Three, two, one. Raise that right arm back up in that same position. So now it's down the right side of your body. Gonna hold it there. Take a nice deep inhale. And then go ahead, exhale, and bring your body back to that starting position, sitting up nice and tall. We're switching sides, right hand down, and then the forearm, again, keeping that left hip pressed to the ground. Feel as if there's a weight or something holding you down. We're taking our left arm, bringing it overhead. Three, two, one. Bring the palm straight down. Again, hip is still touching the ground, not lifting off. Three, two, one. Bring it back up in the air. Take that nice deep breath in. And then go ahead, exhale back to center. We are going to place our hands on the ground in front of us. Slide them forward, bringing your chin to chest, opening up your lower back. Go ahead, walk those hands over towards the left. And then walk them over towards the right. Go ahead, bring it back, centered. We're gonna roll up for a nice slow count of 5. Ready? We're gonna roll up nice and slowly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're up nice and tall, hands still in front of you. Go ahead, lean forward on them, coming up on your knees so that we are in a quadruped position, hands and knees. We're going to come up onto our toes into that downward dog position. Push those shoulders back. And then we're going to step that right foot forward into that hip flexor position. Leaning forward, feeling that stretch through your left hip. And then go ahead and lower that left knee down to the ground. We're going to pick that right hand up off the ground, twist toward the right, bring it up into the sky, shoulders stacked on top of each other. And then we're going to bring our hand, that right hand, straight behind us. And then go ahead, kick that left foot off the ground. Reach for that ankle with your right hand so that you're coming into a left quad stretch. If you don't feel that through the front of your left thigh, just pull that ankle a little bit closer to you. Again, nice and gentle, shouldn't be any pain. We're going to release it in 3, 2, 1. Release the ankle back down. Swing that right hand around onto the ground. We are going to push our hips backwards and extend that right leg. Coming into a right hamstring stretch, you're going to fold forward. Trying to bring that chin to chest. You can keep your hands on the ground to support you. Three, 2, 1. We're going to push our hips back forward, bend that right knee back into that hip flexor, and we're going to step that right foot back into that quadruped position. Bring it back up onto the toes, downward dog, and then step that left foot forward. We're going to do the same flow just on that opposite side. So you should be in that right hip flexor stretch right now. Go ahead, drop that right knee down. Picking up that left hand, twisting towards the left, straight in the sky. And then we're going to bring that hand behind us. Kick that right foot up and reach for that ankle with your left hand. Right hand on the ground, still supporting you. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, release it. Bring that left hand back down to the ground in front of you. We're going to push those hips back, extend that left leg, fold it forward into that hamstring stretch. Three, 2, 1. Push the hips forward, bend that left leg, and then go ahead, step that left foot back again in quadruped position. One final time, we're going to come up onto the toes in that downward dog position. And this time, we're going to drop that right heel down to the ground, stretching out your calf in your right leg. That left foot should still be on the toes, only your right foot flat. Push your shoulders back if you need a little bit more of a stretch in your calf. And then we're just going to hold it there. Keep that leg, that right leg, nice and extended. We're going to switch feet in 3, 2, 1. Right heel up, left heel down into that left calf stretch. Keeping that leg nice and straight, pushing the shoulders back if you need to. Feel that in your left calf. You're going to bring it back to that right foot in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, switch. Left heel up, right heel down. And switch one final time in 3, 2, 1. Right heel up, left heel down. Go ahead and place both heels down now, feet flat. We're going to slowly walk our hands back into our feet. Try and touch the ground. If you can't, it's okay to bend your legs. Final thing we're going to do, we're going to bring those hands around back, interlock them, and then raise them up to stretch out our shoulders. Leaning forward into that deeper stretch. Three, 2, 1. Bring the hands back down, release them to the ground. Like we did when we were sitting, we're going to roll up nice and slowly to a count of 5. Ready? We're going to roll up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take one final nice deep inhale. And then go ahead, exhale out through your mouth. That is all I have for class today. Nice full body stretch. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.